How y'all doing, bro? So, I have a question. Be honest. Y'all not tired, man? Y'all not tired? If you're not, I'm surprised, bro. Everybody seem to be tired. Now, if you been watching, the past couple videos and everything, the first thing you should ask is what I mean by tired. And I'm not talking about just the wore down and wanting to sleep and not wanting to do nothing after a long day of work, whatever, right? I'm not talking about that. Because that's to be expected with everything that's being done to the food, the water, the air, constantly. That's kind of to be expected. So you're not the only one that feel that. What I'm talking about is the running on the hamster wheel. You're not tired, bro. I mean, think about it. You born into this world, into debt. You are born into this world, and you owe somebody for being born. Think about that, bro. A debt that you'll never work off, right? And the system is set up to, unless you get lucky or you make certain deals, right, or you follow the program, it's set up to make sure you know, uh, you don't ever pay off that debt. You only ever acquire debt. It's amazing. You could work 10 years and never make a dent in your debt, right? You never feel like you're getting nowhere. That's all by design, bro. You know, strategic increase in inflation, and they give you all kind of BS reasons. But the fact of the matter is, with inflation comes the funneling of money to certain specific hands. That's all that is. Now granted, we give into the illusion of things like money, right? Look at the systems that we abide by. We pay people just to live because it's like being a dope fiend. You get a taste. You get lights. You see cars. You see fancy appliances and things like that, and you get hooked. So you think at the minimum, that's living civilized. But the more things you get, the more of a slave you become. The more chains you put on yourself because you become more attached to the system and the way things are. So in the end, you find yourself not wanting them to change. You want to continue to go to work, never quite make enough, right? You one catastrophe away from everything going to hell, you know? And that's stuff that we do to ourselves, to be honest. The healthcare system. Dude, we born into this world, and the first thing they tell us is, oh, you need to get this and get that in order to be healthy. What? Think about that. You got to get this and this. We made this and that and this and that, and you got to get this and that and this and that to be healthy. Then you have to ask, what do you mean by healthy? See, we don't ask questions. We just go along in this system that's not set up for nobody. Well, I ain't gonna say nobody. We know it's not set up for us. And I don't care what color you is. If you're not at the top, you looked at the same as us. You looked at the same. Period. You know. But when you feel an ailment, right? You feel dis-ease. We not trying to figure out what's causing it. We got a checklist. All right, you got this symptom, this symptom, this symptom. Hell, you got this. Well, we think you have this disease. So take this medicine. Oh, and by the way, that's $300 a bottle, and you're gonna need to refill it 4 times. So hey, and that's on the low end. I'm not trying to figure out why you're having this problem. I'm just trying to make you comfortable with the problem. You see, or I'm gonna lock you into contracts. Yeah, you can have nice things, just pay me over time. You know, it might take you 30 years, and who's to say that this system with on average 2% inflation every year is the same in the future? Who knows? This might happen, that might happen, but we'll let you lock in a deal for 30 years, and if you make it to year 28 and you mess up, well, you reneged on the deal, so we're just gonna take it back, and you're not gonna get back none of the money that you paid already. Think about that, bro. Think about how you live while you chasing what you chase. They got people out here in this world, and I'm not knocking nobody that likes sports. I was a former athlete, but they got people out here in this world who know nothing but third baseman for the Boston Red Sox. That's all they know, and they proud of that. You know, you know when Rome was collapsing, it was collapsing, and the currency was basically breaking. People were living immorally, doing things to children, doing things to people, our neighbors, right? You know what they did to keep people satiated? The games. They did the games. Oh, show them a little bit of blood, it'll keep them distracted. They won't realize they're hungry when they see a gladiator taking out another gladiator. They're going to forget how hungry they was for a few hours. And we'll just put on a game every day. What's your games? Is it sports? Stock market? Collecting things? Females? Males? What are you distracted with to keep you thinking, to keep you from thinking? You know what? This system ain't here to make me better. This system ain't here for me to be healthy. This system ain't here for me to be comfortable. It's designed to keep me in a constant state of discomfort. What's your game? What's your game? Because all us got one. And when you wake up to it, walk outside and just sit. Get away from the technology. Get away from everything, if possible. I know, some of us are a little more tied to the system, than others. When you sitting here trying to make enough money to pay your bills and eat, you know, going to sit outside might not be the first thing on your mind. And that's by design. That's by design, man. We separated from each other. We got carrots dangled in front of us. We constantly in a perpetual state of dis-ease, right? And we don't want to go through the hardships that it would take to go through those. And we bypass the realization because we've been taught otherwise. We forego that the things that make it easier or less of a hardship to truly do and be better is each other. If a band of us decided to take on different responsibilities and just make a way on our own terms and get away from a lot of that stuff, bruh, it's very possible. So my phone kind of going crazy right now. Hope this come out good. But I just wanted to drop y'all a quick one, man. What's your games? What do you find yourself focusing on? Getting money, chasing females, job, status? Like, what's your game? Sports? What's your games? Think on that for me. And put it down in the comment section, Put it down in the comment section. I genuinely want it to be a conversation. So, bring it to the table. And of course, like, share, subscribe, show love, bro. I'm not asking for nothing except that like or dislike. It don't even matter. All right. So put in, man. I hope y'all have a good one. Y'all be blessed.